power go, and Glock get away nicely, but remember he's on the hard compound tire then, and he's already defended. He's shoved across, and the Mercedes and Viton as well, and come down into turn one. Glock is leading, and look at us, and this is Davidson almost skating into the McLaren, and Glock leads. Droffus on a fantastic stop. Alston is covering the field as well, and up in the third position. Brilliant stuff. Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone wide. Todd has gone over. Look on the inside. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Fourth and fifth position. Faxheim's in sixth. Then we've got Hunter, seventh position. YBR has gone very wide there in eighth position, and Alhan and Ghost Recon is in 10th position as they fly through turn four. And look at that's an incredible sight. And look at them all, and they're all safely through. I think that as Van Dorn, Van Dorn now, I thought it was understeering into the Ferrari of FIFA then, but he's up the inside. Oh, Dowers, that's Alfa Romeo. I'm sure it was an Alfa Romeo car, and we're just on board. That is Van Dorn is going on the outside. He's back on the inside. He is through. There is damage in front now, and we got a queue of cars. I'm thinking it's an Alfa Romeo. Let's just take a look. It's Aston. I think Aston's got damage there, and yeah, that's a lot of damage there as well for Aston there. So that's a shame then. Drives up 2 positions there. Fantastic stuff. Going for the complete lap one then. We've got a Trilly train already here, and look at that, it's definitely fought the leader, isn't it, at the moment? Asdog is in the pits, and what a shame for Asdog. He was on fantastic time. Yellow flag. Oh no, we've had contact at the back there. Fran and Double have come together. Leicester is also recovering as well. He's damaged the Red Bull, has he? I don't think he has actually. No, he hasn't. I'm just making this up then. So I've got to say, once again, just like Silverstone, pristine driving then, as no shenanigans on the upfield lap there, apart from Asdog there, who I think he clouded the back of Dra, who's the debutant in second position mode. So Dra, hats off to the Mercedes driver, doing a fantastic job, isn't it? And look at them all, they're flying through turn 4. That's a fantastic shot. Look at them, that's brilliant stuff. I got to say that's fantastic, isn't it? Of course, these cars are quite long these days, aren't they? I do prefer the look of the more nimble ones back in the 2006 era, but my God, it's still cracking to see. Look at these cars come through, isn't it? And I'm really enjoying some of these camera shots around Hungary. It really shows the cars, don't it, and what they're working on, what stresses they're on. And we're on board there with Hunter then, who's in second position mode. He is just maxing Faxan at the moment, all on the medium tires then, so they have got a window. Glock is on the hard tires and just wandering away. He's almost 2 seconds in front. Glock is as it stands at the moment then. I got to say, Alhan's been impressive, hasn't he? Of course, he's had a couple of races, and look at this great shot here. Let's go on board then with the racing point, and look at that. Look how messy this draw has dropped down in the third position as we got a yellow flag because Viton is in the wall. Viton is gone. What's going on? I don't know. He's oh dear, something's gone majorly wrong there for Viton. The man who was on the front row is out of the race. Virtual safety car. He's gone right off. That's a big old shot there from Viton. I don't know what happened there. He's just gone straight on, and I'm wondering. Well, I'm not even sure what happened there. Incredible stuff, and as Viton's left the session there, so I wonder if he had a problem there with his, I wonder if there was a problem with the steering wheel or something, or a sticky throttle there, because he went straight on there. It's unusual to see a car down there. Of course, we've had Barrichello go down there with bad suspension failure. We also had Hulkenberg skate straight on there as well with a front wing failure. And look at this then, Faxan is all over the rear of Forza at the moment, and look at this, he is really devolved. Forza defending, Faxan's up the inside in the turn 14, contact, Hunter takes the face of Matching, oh no! And I'm not sure if they cut together, but Hunter there just about Faxan just about keeping 4th position there, and well, that was very, very close, wasn't it? Glock has set the fast lap race and on 6 laps, so whilst he's just pulling away, it's all chaos behind him. No, there's Hunter coming across the line then. DR is available there, but YBR is closer to Hunter than Hunter is. It's Dra. He's gone up into a 3rd position there. No, he's dropped down to 3rd, I say. Where they are? There they are. Forza is back into 2nd position then. So the soft tires, this is what happened last night. And where are they? Well, there they are. And Forza is through and up into 4th position. Dra is dropping down now. It's the soft tires. He's the only man on the soft tires, and he's going to be really struggling now for pace there, isn't he? The proper road train, isn't it? From 2nd all the way down into 13th position. Look at this. He's going to sneak through on the inside. Is he? Faxan, of course, had an attempt there on Forza around there last lap, and once again it's deja vu, and Hunter this time is at the inside, and look at that, getting very nip and tuck. Look at that, and Hunter has snuck through and past Faxan and moved into no, he hasn't, because he's dropped back as well. Hunter Hunter might go up and under on board there with the McLaren driver then, and Faxan has still got third position at the moment then, and look at that, then Faxan's got some pace on that, he's got some pace on that Haas, hasn't he, as he pulls away. Then look at the background, that's a Williams, whoa, a ghost there, flying, steaming in there, and he has dropped, I think he's dropped further back than what he started there. We've also got battling at the back there, so Dra is dropping down, he's on the hard tires, and he's down in 15th position at the moment. And who is that in the background? That is Kingdom and Ghost battling away then. It was almost Barrichello and Schumacher, because the Ghost was showing him the pit wall, but now he's gone up and under, and now he's there side by side going down to turn 2. Kingdom should have the inside, but Ghost dances on the outside. He's in 7th position then, and Kingdom is down in 8th then at this moment in time then, and they're coming up the hill then. I think now unfortunately it's for the leader now up into as Asdog just overtakes his teammate Double and moved up into 14th position as well. Van Dorn as a Kingdom is off the track there at turn number 4. Oh, and he just clouted the barrier as well then as he is spinning around. He hasn't damaged the car, Kingdom hasn't. Oh my goodness me. And there's Lesnar just coming through as well on the hard tires, down in 12th position today. Lesnar's struggling on this track there. Oh, and Kingdom is having some issues getting the car going, is it? Oh, and Dra there getting a lot of oversteer there, isn't he? Good catch there from Dra. I think Forza's doing a fantastic job, isn't he? He's got a slippery car, hasn't he, that Renault driver, and really doing a good job there of battling away for 2nd position. And he is, I think he's doing a cracking job, isn't he? As they come down to turn 1 again, then there's Fax on there, just staying stationary for the moment. Oh no! And I'm not sure what happened there. I think Forza there just went wide there or something like that. Now Fax is in trouble because Warden right up the inside. Where is he? We're on board. He is through. Fax has dropped down into 4th position then, and I'm not sure what with Forza, but it's really compromised Fax, and Fax has now dropped behind at YBR. YBR is never shy, is he, to stick his nose in. He is up into 3rd position then. 4th position is Fax, and Hunter is in 5th. We're on board with the McLaren driver all over the back of Fax at the moment. And Forza is really struggling at this stage race. I wonder if his medium tires are starting to go off. It's starting to really feel the pain of this hot and very hot and steamy Hungarian Grand Prix. I gotta say, the midfield battle in silver is absolutely frantic. It really is. It's so close, isn't it? Of course, Glock there has got a 10.7 second advantage on the hard tires as well. But it's anyone's game beyond the moment. We've got Forza, we've got YBR, we've got Faxan, Hunter, Alhan and Ghost battling away. Then we've got Van Dorn, Serious Mushroom and FIFA Beefy also battling away. Then we've got Lesnar, Fran, Alstog, Dra and Kingdom and Double battling away. It's brilliant stuff up and down the field then. Retirement so far, Lights then who left after Q2 then, so I think he couldn't handle the heat unfortunately, so he's unfortunately retired from the race. And also we lost to Todd as well, who I'm not sure what happened then into the pits then, because Faxan, he's rolled the dice on lap 13 then. We've also got Hunter in the pits as well. Hunter, that was a very late call. Oh, lovely shot here from Alhan then as looking back, there's a Ghost on his tail, and it is Ghost Recon in the Williams then. Forza is in the pits, and so is YBR in the pits as well. Alhan, remember, is on the hard tires as well, so we're going to see Alhan come back in this race in the near future. Oh, it's a fire strike of penalty for Forza, and that's a huge blow for Forza, and that is massive. He's going to serve a 5-second penalty, and then he's going on the hard compound tires, and he's in and out very quickly indeed there. Oh, there's a bit of a slow stop there for the Renault drivers, and then they come out Lonelson there as well. Here comes Fran there just coming through in 7th position. Where's Forza? They're coming out there, and there, look at this Fax, he's steering through. He is through. He passes Forza, swoops on the outside and up into 8th position. Then de facto 2nd then for Fax, and brilliant stuff. Forza 3rd, YBR, so Forza 9th, YBR 10th, Hunter 11th position. Draz moved up into 12th position, as dog Kingdom, FIFA coming out of the pits, and Double also in at 16th position as well as YBR, who's actually got on the medium compound tires. So YBR is committed to a 2-stop strategy here, so that's an interesting development, isn't it? Unless I've completely misread that and he was on the hard or the soft, but that means he's going to have to come in again there, YBR, so he's committed to a 2-stopper, and he is also committing to trying to get by Forza as quickly as possible. He's going to have a look at it down into turn 12. Oh, there's contact, and that door is always closing there for YBR, and unfortunately YBR there is He's dropped down into 11th position then. So that's a shame then. Serious Mushroom up the inside. Passes Van Dorn. Or does he? Because Van Dorn is trying to go up and under. Serious Mushroom is through and up into 4th position. Van Dorn has dropped down to 5th position. Ghost has got some speed at the moment, hasn't he? Faxan is through. He's past Fran. He's up in the 7th position. Okay, Forza got to follow his way through. Fran having a look there. Oh, I thought Fran was getting very tasty, wasn't he, on that throttle pedal. Ghost is coming out. Where's... Oh, look at that! We got a brilliant seat here between Ghost and Hunter. And my goodness me, that's very close. Hunter has lost momentum, and YVR is going to stick his nose in again. He's going... Oh, there's contact. That's damage. Ghost has gone wide. Ghost has gone very wide then. Oh, no, my goodness me. YVR has damaged the car. I think it was a force in the... Sorry, a Racing Point weakness come off there. But I think he punted Ghost out of the way there, didn't he? Let's have a look. He hasn't got damage, Ghost hasn't. But... Oh, and Hunter is off the track there. He has damaged the car, and that is a lot of damage there for Hunter. What a shame then for Hunter. I wonder if he might come back in and go on the on the medium tire, and Ghost there might be frustrated there as he just kind of got nerfed off the track there by this man here. He has now got damage to the front wing there. At YBR, so he is now going to suffer an almighty amount of understeer there, which is not good at all, is it? Oh, and look at this, and that's a bit of contact there between Asdog and Serious Mushroom there. Asdog is just trying to recover and get himself back on the track, and we only caught the end of that, but oh, is that FIFA that's just going on the outside? Fran is out of the race there. Safety car in this race. Wow, that's really live with the race. That's a big smash there from Fran. That's a huge smash there from the debutant Fran there. Out of the race in the Racing Point. What a shame there. The lights on the safety car. Oh, the safety car is in the end of the lap there. That's a late call, isn't it? Well, I gotta say, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? So Glock there hasn't got much time at all then. So we're away and racing already then. I thought he was going to have another lap behind it. So we're back racing in Hungary then. And Glock leads. Second is Faxan. Third position is Forza. And you can see then go the fence there. Glock is then. So just trying to break the toe as such then as they come down. Oh my goodness me, that's a Mercedes there. Van Dorn getting very racer behind his teammate Dra then. His teammate Dra making his debut then. Leslie in 8th position. Serious Mushroom, YBR, FIFA, Kings, Hunter, and Double there. Also coming up to the bringing up the rear then. Faxan on the outside. Sorry, Forza on the outside. Oh, Alhan on the outside. Got Serious Mushroom and Leslie also bows way that Forza still keeping it in there. And now Ghost is also on the background. Look at that red ball in the background there as they flick through turn 4 then. And Alhan's got one. A Ghost to snuck through there. That's the problem there, isn't it? And around here where you're focusing on battling with your rival, and that's and then you see someone just nip through. And again there is YBR there is oh my goodness me, and that's a Leslie there who's dropping down the order there. I think the same thing happened to Leslie that happened to Alhan there. So Leslie there dropping down the order. YBR who is past Van Dorn. Van Dorn's got back on the inside and look at we've got Alhan as well, and Ghost is also battling away. Oh, I don't know what to look. We're going to keep all this battle between YBR and Van Dorn. YBR just going to force him wide there. YBR giving him a plenty of track. Wow, that door is going to shut. He's gone wide and he comes back on the track just in front of Vesta. And look who's in the background as well. Speed for Beefy and Kingdom. How are they all getting through this part of the track? Oh my goodness me, let's have to take a face of action. And oh no, there's a spin. There's a spin from Frank has left the session there. Contact is a Leicester and FIFA Beefy has spun around. Oh, on board then with Serious Mushroom, and he is 2/10 a second back. You can see all of them got DRS at the mode, so it's kind of cancelling each other out. I'm not sure what's going on in the foreground there, but Alhan is through. Got Serious Mushroom in on the inside then, and now Alhan is up in the front position. Up in Forza's going to look, he's going on the outside. He's gone way too wide there. Forza, he's gone well off the track there, and going flying through. Leicester's retired from the race then. Ghost is up in the 4th position, and Forza's dropped down the 5th position. Then we've got Serious Mushroom who's all over the back of the Mercedes Dra. Serious Mushroom there just out, I think, just showing his nose cone there of trying to see if he'll get out of the way. The rookie is not having none of that, is he? Now he's going on the outside of Forza. This man is definitely, where is he? We're on board and he's going on the outside. Forza there is just keeping it. Oh my goodness, he's pushed it. Oh no, we've had contact, but somehow they're still going forward. My goodness me, oh more contact. And oh no, there's a spirit. Oh goodness me, that's a big smash there. And Dra is still going. He's damaged the wing now. He's damaged the wing. And how are they still going? And YBR, his car's made of steel. How he's got no damage at all. He got T-boned there by Dra, but yet he's still going strong. I gotta say, this man is I gotta say, He's like Iron Man, isn't he? His car is made of iron. There's just no damage at all on this man. Brilliant stuff. YBR's got some pace on him. He is on the inside. He passes Forza. Oh, but he struggles to stop the car. And YBR is... Forza's back through. YBR's going to have to defend there from Sirius. But Sirius Mushroom was not in a position there to attack there and go through. And we got a lot of cloud cover all of a sudden, haven't we? I wonder if there's a bit of moisture in the air then. That's definitely going to really spice things up. I don't feel I can handle any more spice. As now as Alhan is going on the outside of his teammate, then he is on the fresh or medium compound tires. He's trying to go on the outside, not quite. We've also got YBR, who's a 10th of a second behind. There he is. He's at the inside of Forza, and Forza then just going on the outside. Where they are, they're waiting for him now. They're different touch. Oh my goodness me! YBR cuts across Forza and moves up into 5th position. Then good stuff from YBR. Now Sirius Mushroom is the next man. The Williams team are doing an absolutely splendid job out here today. Fantastic stuff. And look at Ghost. He's going to go on the outside here in turn 4. No way. Not quite there from Sirius Mushroom. There's Hunter. That's the orange McLaren of Hunter, who's had a very interesting day, hasn't he? But he is now navigating himself up to 8th position as well. Brilliant stuff indeed. Then battle here for 2nd position. Then Fax and Alhan. This could be Alhan's second to last opportunity. He'll have one more lap, I think, on the next lap. But can he get it done now? He's alongside Faxan. He's going on the outside there, side by side in turn 2. Oh, a bit of contact, bit of wheel banging. Alhan is through. He is up in the 2nd position. He passes his teammate, makes his teammate run wide. Alhan is 2nd. Faxan is 3rd. Brilliant driving from Alhan. Possibly my driver of the day. Brilliant stuff indeed. And Faxan is trying to come back at him as the temperature started to cool down here in Hungary. Look at this end when this Sirius Mushroom going to fly by. Oh, bit of contact there on Forza. That Forza steered over it so he doesn't get any damage there. And the Williams is through and up into 6th position. Forza 7th position. Hunter's out of luck. Oh, Hunter's out of very low. Oh, and he's kept control of the car there and sneaking past Forza and up into 7th position there. We got a yellow flag because Forza's off the track then. Forza's off the track we've got Hunter off the track, so they've come together. They've come together on the last lap, and I'm not sure what's happened there. Glock wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. 5 out of 6 races won, and I think that's also his 4th Grand Slam in 6 races. Fantastic stuff from McGlock. Brilliantly well done. Collision between Forza and Hunter will probably be investigated after the race. Let's take a final look at the classification, shall we? And hats off. Brilliant driving there from Double for no penalties, and for Glock, Alhan and Faxan. Absolutely splendid driving from those guys. Brilliant stuff. Anyway, the final classification then from the Hungarian Grand Prix. Glock, brilliant race win. Number 5 today. Alhan 2nd. My driver of the day, I think, if that's any relevance, possibly, probably not, but I think he was out on fantastic drive. Faxan in 3rd. YBR 4th. 5th position, Sirius Mushroom. Ghost in 6th. 7th, Van Dorn. FIFA 8th. Kingdom 9th. Hunter 10th. Double in 11th position. Retirements for Forza, Dra, Lesnar, Asdog, Frine, and Vitold all retired from the session. And of course, Lights there, who unfortunately didn't get to see the lights as he retired from the qualifying 2, unfortunately. So unfortunately, Lights didn't take the grid there.